The Korbel Latin America Center was inaugurated this year, 2015, and it was inaugurated because we understand there to be a real crisis in inter-American affairs. There's a crisis because there are environmental problems, there are massive movements of population, there are examples and episodes of political violence and economic instability, and these are all problems that only grow more intense as the globe becomes more integrated. And these are problems that our current institutions really aren't up to the task of handling. And so the Latin America Center has been inaugurated because we feel that it's time to look for shared and collaborative solutions, networks, institutions between the U.S. and Latin America that can come to terms with what are real regional challenges. There are three things that we want to do with the center as far as our activities to accomplish this task. The first is to stage events. We want to bring top-notch intellectuals, academics, journalists, policymakers to Denver to share with our academic community, to share with the Denver community their ideas and their impressions about what's going on in the region and the way that we can come up with shared solutions. We also want to promote high-quality research, and that goes for faculty, for students, to assist in their efforts to understand, to make contributions to Latin American understanding and inter-American affairs. That also includes bringing Latin America scholars to Korbel as visiting scholars to spend time with our community in our institution, sharing our resources and sharing their ideas about what's going on in the region. And the third thing that we want to support, or the third activity that we want to pursue, is to really support our students and to teach classes that focus on Latin America, give students opportunities to write papers and pursue projects related to Latin America, travel to Latin America. And this goes for what they do here at Korbel and also as they move forward in their careers, as well as our targeted efforts to bring Latin American students and Latino students to Korbel to study in our program. These three activities are activities that we feel can build up a set of networks, institutional relationships, individual and collective knowledge about the region to address contemporary crises. And we feel that Korbel is really the place that this has to happen. Korbel is the place that this has to happen because it's located in Denver, a city and in a region that has historic ties to Latin America and contemporary ties, a population that's 30% Latino or Latin American here in Denver. Then Korbel is also located in Denver, and this location gives us a degree of autonomy from those sorts of institutions that operate on the East or the West Coast that are locked into the kind of established thinking that hasn't come up with solutions to date for what are real inter-American problems. So we feel like our autonomy here in the Rocky Mountains and our ability to, on the one hand, engage with actual policymaking on the East Coast and the West Coast internationally, but at the same time remain removed and to be radical and to be critical and to be alternative. These are qualities that make Denver and Korbel a really important place to build up a Latin America center. And finally, I want to emphasize the fact that Korbel is an interdisciplinary institution. And at moments of great crisis, at moments of great instability, like now, we can't afford to be locked into disciplinary silos and focused only on academic pursuits. We have to be able to ask open-ended questions and questions that bridge across disciplines and that address real-world problems. And it's my belief that Korbel is a place that does exactly that, and that the Latin America Center here at Korbel will be located in a place and pursuing activities that really do advance inter-American affairs.